Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to all learn how to write an equation in point-slope form when given a point on the line and the slope of the line. So, first of all, we need to know what point-slope form is. And what it is an equation or a way of writing it in which the y1 value would go here. So it's y minus the y1, and that comes from our point, equals the slope, m, times the quantity of x minus x1. So x1 coordinates to the x1 point. And we're going to go ahead and do an example. So we're given this point, -3, -2, and we're given the slope of 3. And we need to write this in point-slope form. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get your point-slope form ready. All we have to do now is fill in the y1, the m, or slope, and the x1. So we come up here to our equation, and we can see that the y1 is -2, and we're going to go ahead and put that in here. Next, we need to find our slope. The slope is 3. So we're going to go ahead and plug in the slope value of 3. And finally, we have a look at the x1, and the x1 is -3. So we plug that in. Now the only thing, if you have y minus a negative, we want to kind of clean up all those negative signs. So we use that little reminder of keep, change, opposite. So we would keep the y, keep the y, change the minus to a plus, and the opposite of -2 is +2. And then do the same over here. Keep the x, change the minus to a plus, and make -3 the opposite. And now, since we've got that formula cleaned up, we would write it just like this. Y plus 2 equals 3 times the quantity of x plus 3. Let's go ahead and try another one. Now we're given the point 2, 7 and a slope of -4. We're going to go ahead and look at the y1 value first. So we write y minus y1, which is 7. Then we need to look at the slope, and we can see the slope over here is -4. So equals -4 times the quantity of x minus the x1. So now we have the x1 value here, and we just plug it right into our equation. We don't have any double minus signs or anything like that, so we don't have to clean this one up at all. And your equation in point-slope form is y minus 7 equals -4 times the quantity of x minus 2. Let's try another one. Final one here. You have the point 12, 5 and the slope of -3. Again, we want to find, once you've written y minus all of this stuff, now we just plug our numbers in. The y1 value is 5, so we plug that in. And the the slope is what comes next. -3 is your slope, so we're just going to plug that in here. And then we have the x1 value, which is 12. So we plug that in over here. And you've just written an equation in point-slope form when given the point and slope of that equation, or a point on that equation, or that line, and the slope of the line. Well, I hope this helped you out. See ya!